Okay, races and head starts. This is another, I would say, an important topic. What is races and head starts? Races and head starts are basically a way in which if there are say two people who are running a race and you want to tell that okay, there is one guy who has performed better. Say one guy is faster. Suppose there is a race like this and suppose there is one guy who is much faster and there is say A and B. Suppose A is faster and B is slower. So what happens to the race? If both of them are running the race, A will finish the race faster. A will come over here and B will be over here. So this is by how much A wins the race. So to make the race interesting, sometimes we give a head start. So what it actually means is, the race is the same. Let us assume that the distance of the race is say S. But because A is the faster guy, A starts over here and B starts over here. This distance is H, which is called the head start. So if somebody has a head start, it means that that person is already starting ahead. So the distance that he has to cover is lesser. So now if both of them reach the final destination at the same point or at the same time, what is the distance traveled by B? The distance traveled by B will be only S minus H. What is the distance traveled by A? The distance traveled by A is S. So if both of them reach the end goal at the same time, the ratio of the speeds of A to the speed of B is S minus H divided by S. This is one way to look at head starts. If A beats B by X meters in a race of 100 meters, in this situation, the time to race has been the same for both. Therefore, the speeds of A and B is SA. Okay. What basically we are saying is, suppose there is no head start and suppose the length of the race is given as 100. Suppose A and B start over here at the same point, and suppose by the time A finishes the race here, B is short by X meters. So in the same time, what is the distance run by A? It is 100. And in that time, what is the distance run by B? B finished X meters short. So B ran only 100 minus X. And the time taken is the same for both. So this is the ratio of the speed of A to B. If A beats B by T seconds in a 100-meter race, it implies both of them are covering 100 meters in the race. Okay. Now another way to look at it is, we are saying that okay, both of them are running this 100-meter race. This is A and this is B. This is the distance 100 meters. A finishes the race and beats B by say T seconds. What this implies is, A finishes the race here. B also finishes, but B finishes after T seconds. What this would imply is 100 divided by SA is the time taken by A. 100 is the distance, SA is the speed of A. 100 divided by SB is the time taken by B. 100 is the distance, SB is the speed of B. But B took T seconds more. So 100 by SA is equal to 100 by SB minus T. This is another way in which we represent the same race. In the first case, we are saying that A beat B by X meters. Then the ratio of their speeds is given by this. In the second way of representing the same thing, but now we are saying that A beat B by T seconds. Then the ratio of the speeds is given by this. In addition to both of them, there is a concept of head start which I explained at the start, but I'll again explain just for the sake of it. Suppose this is a 100-meter race. A starts over here. B gets a head start of H. Then this is again 100 meters, and suppose both of them finish at the same time. So the distance traveled by A is 100. Distance traveled by B is 100 minus H. Both of them have taken the same time. So this is the ratio of the speed of A to the speed of B. Okay, let us solve this question. In a 1200-meter race, X gives Y a 300-meter head start and loses the race by 5 seconds. Let us try to use this and get an answer. Let us try to use it and get an equation. So let us assume that this is 1200 meters. Let us assume that this is 1200 meters. And X has given Y a head start of 300 meters. So this is X and this is Y. The head start given is 300 meters. Now we don't know the speed of X. Let the speed of X be Sx. Let the speed of Y be Sy. And he loses the race by 5 seconds. So what is the distance traveled by X? The distance traveled by X is 1200 meters. His speed is Sx. So the time taken by X is 1200 divided by Sx. Y got a 300 meter head start. So the distance he traveled is only equal to 900 meters. And his speed is Sy. Now he lost the race by 5 seconds. So Y got a head start of 300 meters. He finished the race and 5 seconds later X finished the race. This would imply that the time taken by Y is 5 seconds lesser than the time taken by X. So this will be the first equation. In the second equation, we are given another situation. We are told that if he had given Y a head start of 5 seconds, X would have won the race by 180 meters. So now we are talking about another scenario. Now both of them started at the same time, at the same place, X and Y. But by the time X finished over here, Y is over here. This distance is 180 meters. So what is the total distance run by X? The total distance run by X is 1200 meters. What is the total distance run by Y? The total distance run by Y is 180 meters lesser. So it is only 1020 meters. What is the time taken by X? It is 1200 by X. 1200 by Sx. This is the time taken by X. What is the time taken by Y? Y traveled only 1020 meters. And he traveled at Sy. But remember that this guy has 5 seconds of a head start. So the total time taken by X to run 1200 meters is actually 5 seconds lesser than the total time taken by Y. So it will be minus 5. This is the second equation. And this is the first equation. In both the equations, the left hand side is the same. It is 1200 by Sx. So if you divide the first equation from the second equation, this is 900 by Sy plus 5. This is 1020 by Sy minus 5. If you subtract one from the other, we are left with 120 by Sy minus 10 is equal to 0, or the value of Sy is equal to 12 meter per second. So the speed of Y is 12 meter per second. We are required to calculate the time taken by X, this one, which is 1020 divided by Sy minus 5, which will be 1020 divided by 12 minus 5. 1020 divided by 12 is 85. How much is this? This is 85. Yeah. Minus 5, which is equal to 80 seconds. So the total time taken by X is 80 seconds.